will literally show you the Korea that you've been wanting to see.
It is time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea at first hand on
K-Patch
with Jennifer.
That's right, it's a Monday. That means K-Patch time, and we've had that corner for a very long time. But Jennifer is our newest addition to the show. How you doing, Jen?
How are you? Good to see you back.
I'm good. Have you enjoyed it? You've been on the show, what, maybe 5 weeks-ish? Is it 6 weeks?
Already,
maybe longer?
Right?
Well, it's something like that. My memory is terrible. Are you having fun? Are you not regretting joining the team?
This program is becoming a problem to me because I'm starting to try everything. It's just beyond my limit and
comfort zones.
Expected. Yeah, it's
Wow.
so fun all the time.
I hope that everything is okay. We're not pushing you too far. Like, I don't want to have you confront like a phobia. Like, say, Jen, we make you go bungee jumping and you're scared of heights. If there's anything that you're like, no, that's too much, tell us, okay? Because I know you're very polite, so I don't want you ending up doing things you regret.
Oh, that's
Promise
a relief.
us, okay?
Thank you, Peter.
We've got the hashtag today, 상승, which is rise or increase. And we're talking about that because of, we call it 물가 in Korea, right? The cost of living.
Right.
It's increased a lot, I feel, in Korea. More than it's increased, I believe, in the UK. Do you feel that, or are you so successful, Jen, that you don't feel the increase in prices at all?
I am feeling that to the extreme level every week. You know, I've been telling you I've been looking for new places, and
Yes.
which I have recently, but
Sure.
for the past several weeks, I was just astonished to see how fast and high the price goes up in the real estate market.
Yeah, I think that's the most prominent increase you can see is real estate, yeah? Because when I first came to Korea to live in 2008, everything was quite reasonable. I thought, Seoul is quite cheap to live in, right? If you're renting or if you're buying a place, I thought compared to London, wow, you know, it's reasonable. And then we're 13 years later? That is a long time, but it's increased so much that I feel Seoul is maybe similar or even in some cases more expensive
That's
than
how
London.
you feel?
Yeah, like the property prices.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I need a tip from you, Jen. How are we going to beat this 상승, this increase in cost of living prices?
Well, maybe you should ask the president because I think it's a phenomenon that is shown in every angle in the industry and not just in Korea, and globally.
Yeah.
And this pandemic is one strong factor that is driving this inflation rate in the global economy, don't you think?
Oh, I love
mean, the
this
story is getting a little bit heavier. But
Jen, this is amazing. We've got some economy news. You're right. Silver Granny Lynn said food prices have also been on the rise due to the COVID effect too. Yeah, with the pressures. And I guess in any developed country, real estate prices do continue to increase. Like even if other things stabilize, because people want to invest and have like a second home and things like this. It is a challenge, I suppose, all the time. But I hope everybody out there, you're not struggling too much with increases in your country. And fingers crossed, we have a good system. I think in the future, things will be very different. We might have things like universal basic income and like maybe a house for everybody when you're born. Wouldn't that be lovely? Like if you just get,
Hopefully.
Here you go, here are your keys to your new house. Yeah, it's a long way away, I think still. But today's theme, a few of our listeners on a stream at the moment are asking, what are we going to be looking at? Because I was previewing it and asking people to send stuff in. Water sports, is that a good way to describe today?
Water sport. I mean, I was so surprised to see that many people enjoying the water sport in Han River in Seoul.
Right. It's not famous for it, I don't think.
I don't think so. I mean, it's been like almost 12 to 13 years that I've been living in the city. I'm from Daegu, by the way, guys. And I'm not... now I feel like a local people, surely.
Does Daegu have a river, by the way, Jen? Like
in Daegu?
Yeah, like a Hangang equivalent.
Yeah, we have Nakdonggang. Every city, mostly they have big rivers.
Sure.
Like Taehwagang we mentioned last week. And Han River, I mean, I've been to this place where they do the windsurfing. But not for me, by the way. I tried the sunset sailing, sunset kayak.
Okay.
But in this video, I'm going to show you all that. And you might wonder if this really Seoul that you've been thinking about.
Wow, yeah, because the Han River, sure, you can take the Yuramsan, that cruise that we've mentioned, and I think we've showed you some videos of that before, but it's not famous for like too much water skiing and all that jazz when it comes to water sports. Poopet was asking though, is swimming counted as a water sport or not? Because that's all I've ever done. We'll count anything that involves water.
I think that is the most difficult thing, don't you think?
Yeah, you've got
just
no equipment,
with your own
right? Yeah.
Hands and arms.
Amazing. Jen is swimming in the studio for our people just listening. It's wonderful. And Leon saying, I wonder if the prices for water sports are expensive there. We'll get into the details. But first up, why don't we get to your first video, Jen? What are we going to see here?
So in the first part, I'm going to show you how the sunset sailing, the kayak stores are all in one place in a row. Ooh. And that exotic vibe that they all have and the people enjoying the windsurfing.
In the heart of Seoul, this is, right?
In the heart.
Let's check it out. This is Jen's first video.
Yes. So
this is by the Han River?
Can you believe this?
No.
I was also so surprised because my house is just right across that spot in the Songpa area. And this is the Tuksum area, by the way.
And there's countless like windsurfing boards just stacked up here. Yeah. You can't imagine you're in the city.
And there were a lot of people, actually.
With pets and whatnot.
Time. Yeah, there were a lot of dogs.
It does look like the countryside.
Nearby. And even the trees. That looks so exotic, isn't it?
It does. So there's this whole like built up little area for these water sports down by the bank of the river.
Yeah.
Is this on the south side, like Gangnam?
North side,
okay.
Gangbuk area.
Opposite Songpa.
Exactly.
Wow.
Even the flowers.
It does look so exotic here. With surfboards, it seems, propped up as well.
And this is the place that I got trained and borrowed the equipment.
It's
and
like
this is how it looks inside.
A rental shop.
Yes.
Even this looks like it's from abroad almost. Like that laid-back surfing vibe.
And just right outside of the store, you can see this grand view, Han River. And there you're seeing the boats. Can you see that? That colorful boats?
Oh, is that the kayaks?
Let's go up close.
Windsurfers.
Yay!
There's loads of them. And that's the L World Tower in the background, isn't it?
That's the Chamsil area.
Wait, there's like scores of windsurfers. Why have I not seen that scene?
Right?
Wow.
There were a lot of people actually enjoying it. There were university students and even people in their 40s or 50s.
What a background. Windsurfing in front of the Olympic 88 Stadium.
Right, there you saw the stadium as well.
That is
part of the city.
Breathtaking.
Like I said.
Yeah, but what time and what day are we talking about, Jen? Because why have I not seen... I've driven past that area many times.
So I went there to try the Sunset Kayak. So I reserved the time for 5:30 p.m.
So you catch the sunset.
Yes, but the windsurfing was open from morning. Of course, it might differ depending on the weather situation. But definitely
it's open like from the morning to the evening.
Yes.
That's unbelievable because I guess I maybe imagine there might be restrictions because, you know, the Han River sometimes, like we mentioned earlier, you get the ferries and some boats going up and down it. And when I'm driving, I will admit it's more like central Seoul area, like the Bampo Bridge area, or maybe all the way up to Mapo Bridge in that area. You don't see hardly anyone doing water sports. Sometimes just one lone person doing wakeboarding or water skiing.
Yeah.
And I often think, who is that one person doing it? Like, it's really odd. And then by Yeouido, you have the Oribear, the duck boats.
Right.
But that's in a very confined space. Here, it looked much more kind of free in your video that they're windsurfing. I'm guessing there are restrictions. Like you can't go
I
forever.
think so. Yeah, you're right. So I don't see this kind of stores and windsurfing people anywhere in part of the Han River. It's just you can see in this concentrated area in the Tuksum Yuwonji. And there you see the signs, the 간판 that says windsurfing장, which is meant for just having windsurfing stores and people. Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I'm guessing you need to take some training. I've never windsurfed. If you just put me on that board, I would not be able to do it, I feel, right? They'll give you like some tips and pointers.
Likewise. I mean, it's not a usual sport to many Koreans, but I was so surprised to see that there were open lessons by the 구청, the government in Gangdong area.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure in other part of Seoul as well.
You could just register and take the lessons.
Yeah, you can look it up, pay a little bit of money, and they will teach you.
Amazing. So as to Leon's question earlier, are they expensive? I know you didn't windsurf.
That's an important question, right?
But how much was your kayaking?
Yes. So the fee for me was 30,000 won per person, 3만 won.
Okay. And you can kayak with more than one person? It's not just you in the boat?
There were me and my mom.
Oh.
So usually 2 people on one boat.
Okay.
But if you pay extra money, you can just sell by you can be alone when the staff can take a video of you.
Oh, for an extra fee, they'll do that service.
But I was really lucky because I only paid 30,000 won, but the staff was so kind enough to shoot me a solo video for me, which you will about to see on the second video.
I see. So 30,000 won per person, a little under $30. And then how long are you kayaking, or how long is the experience?
Yeah, so it was meant to do it for an hour and a half. So 5:30 to 7 p.m. for that day. But it can change depending on the day and the weather.
Okay, so there are weather restrictions there. We've got a couple of technical questions, and I wonder if you know the answers to any of these. Leon saying, what's the difference between canoeing and kayaking?
Oh, thank you for asking me that. I was really nervous if I could get a difficult question.
That is a difficult, isn't it? I don't know the
difference. I actually looked that one up.
Okay.
I was very lucky enough.
Nice.
So canoes are considered more practical and versatile and easily manageable, according to the explanation on the website. And I could see that kayaks, on the other hand, carry fewer people. So it's much more, I think, smaller and thinner, I believe.
Okay, the kayak. Nice.
And they can travel more fast.
Oh.
Kayaks are.
Wow, so a bit of excitement. We'll get to more of your messages and also Jen's second video after a song break here. We've got IU linked to swimming. I believe this is the onomatopoeia for when you're splashing around. Up. We're back for part 2, K-Patch with Jennifer, and we're doing some water sports today, kayaking. We've shown you so far, though, the windsurfing. This is all at the Tuksum area.
Right, all at the Tuksum Yuwonji. And Tuksum Yuwonji is basically a park where you can see the badminton place and many other places to public can enjoy the sports activity.
I think they usually have the swimming pools in the summer over at Tuksum as well. But I've never seen this area that you showed in your first video. Like right up next to the riverbank, there are some like water sports shops. And they looked really kind of laid back and cool with like beach chairs and stuff.
Soothing. And it's been a long time. I'm sure a lot of us have traveled abroad, right?
Of course.
But I spent almost like 3 hours in total. But trust me, it really freshened me up. And I really felt like traveling abroad for that day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it can feel like you're out of Seoul for sure. Leon says, I tried kayaking before when I was in the boys' brigade. I think that's when a lot of people do it. Have you ever done it before, Jen, by the way?
This was my first time, actually. But my mom, she said she did it before.
Oh.
Not the kayak, but the 조정 thing, I think. I'm not sure in English. Kind of like a sailing little boat.
Okay. Maybe a little rowboat or something. VK96 says, I've done quite a few water sports. I've done skiing, water skiing that is, kayaking. I've also done canoeing. I would have thought those were the same thing, but now I know they're different. Sailing with your dad, swimming, and you've also tried windsurfing as well. Silver Granny saying, in the Carolina Mountains, kayaking is a big thing here as well. Is that what they do in some of the Olympics, maybe, when they're rowing down like a really rapid river? I think that's kayaking, or maybe they have both kayaks and canoes, just different equipment, I suppose.
They all look the same to me, to be honest.
And me as well. And Poopet saying, wow, I thought this was somewhere near a beach, but you're saying it's in the Hangang River.
Right.
You
in
have
the
to believe
center
it.
of the city.
We are telling you the truth. Yeah. And Lynn also saying, my grandson Lucas is learning to paddleboard.
Oh.
I've heard that's getting trendy in some places in Korea, where you stand up on a board and then you've just got a paddle on both sides. I don't know where I heard that, but maybe in some portions of the Han River, although you didn't see it when you were down at this place in Tucson.
You mean paddling while standing?
You stand on like this surfboard basically, and then you just have a giant long paddle. Yeah, it's said to be quite a cool, trendy thing to do.
Wow, I did see like doing yoga on the pedal boat.
Yoga
Yeah,
on the
and
boat.
I think that's kind of a trend that's been
What?
in Korea for like
Amazing.
years. Yeah.
So while you're on the boat, you just suddenly do some yoga.
But you're not actually paddling it, just doing the yoga
It's
on a
stationary.
still boat.
Wow. That might be extra relaxing
Right.
in the water, right? And VK also saying, with windsurfing, I remember one time I lost my balance and I fell off the board and the sail hit my head.
Oh.
But luckily I was wearing a helmet. Yeah, I think you're advised to do so. I don't remember in the video. Were people wearing helmets? Maybe not everybody.
I think the people that I saw that day were part of like a club, like a pedal boating, windsurfing club. So I think they were quite used to that sports, and even the life-saving, what we call it, the jackets look different from mine. Because mine was like yellow and thick and huge.
To save
Whereas they
you.
were wearing like black, thin, kind of
Fashionable
way,
They've been doing it for a long time, perhaps,
Right.
yeah. And one last message from Ing Yin before we get to your video, saying from Malaysia, I tried white water rafting. I was worried at first because I couldn't swim, but it was really fun. I'd love to do it again. Yeah, that's when you're going down like the rapids in a rafting boat. There aren't too many places to do it in Korea. I don't think we have the waterways, but there are a few. But you have to be careful of that. Again, if
Sure.
you fall out and hit your head on the rocks, you're meant to be wearing a helmet for that as well.
I think the most popular water sports, from my experience, is rafting. That's the most well-known, familiar sports to many of us.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never done that in Korea. I don't think I've ever done that anywhere, actually.
Oh, you should.
Is it
In
good fun?
Donggang and in Cheolwon, Hantangang, it's really, really fun.
Is it like fairly fast, the rapids?
Donggang is, it's a safer course.
Okay.
But in Cheolwon, Hantangang,
Yeah.
it's known to be very dramatic.
Oh, wow. But still
Yeah.
safe. Yeah.
Hopefully.
For the most part. Depending on when you go with the
Yeah.
rains, I suppose. In your second video then,
Right.
Jen,
So
we're
in the
going to check
second
you out.
video, I'm going to show you how I was trained and all of the experience that I had at first hand.
All right, let's see how long it takes Jen to get familiar with the kayak. Here we go.
So this was the Hansen staff teacher who taught me the rowing, the paddle.
On land.
On land, yeah.
I see your bright yellow jacket now. It looks
Right.
amazing.
And there's my mom.
Oh, she looks very fit and healthy, Jen. And this is the
once
kayak.
again, yeah,
I see.
the staff, the teacher told us how to paddle,
Before you're in the water.
right, and which direction the
And then
boat
she-
will head.
Then they just push you in and
Yeah,
you're free
just
to go.
run in.
Really?
There you go. Bye, guys.
And there's no one following you, but they did this as a favor to like film you a little
So
bit.
the teacher was standing in the deck,
Yeah.
and he was filming us.
Wow.
And he said, just go up until that spot, the pink ball you're seeing there.
Okay, so you've got an area, and in that area you can just go wherever you want.
I think so. But you have to know that it was pretty windy.
It does look like there's some waves there as well, yeah.
So the boats were heading in a certain direction.
What a view. The sun is setting, isn't
And
it?
this part, wow.
That's amazing. So this is the package. It's deliberately at sunset, so you get this view.
Yes, and the staff, luckily, he took me to almost in the middle of the Han River,
Wow.
very far from the deck.
Uh-huh.
And he took me the solo video.
Is
which
that
is
you,
so
Jen?
This is me.
In the video there?
Yeah.
Where's your mum gone?
My mom.
Did you push her off?
She was in the deck.
Oh, so you drop your mum back off?
So this is what happened. We started to row about like 6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
And you have to know that rowing wasn't that easy to do it more than like 10 minutes.
Of course, it's
right?
exercise,
And my
isn't
mom
it?
was in her like mid-60s, even though she's a very sportsy
Sure.
person. And so this teacher, we were waiting for the perfect spot, perfect timing, around like 7 p.m.
To get the sunset.
Yes, to get the perfect shot. And this teacher, thankfully, he took me far away.
When you
from
say
the
he
deck.
took you, did he just row next to you or something?
No, he took me with this boat with a motor.
Oh, that like drags you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder if that's like a common service or maybe a special because you're on the radio
You
and
can
whatnot.
have that if you pay extra. But I got this, thankfully, this extra service maybe because he knew that it's going to be on air on the show. And
He's a very big fan of Daily K, obviously. Oh,
He is.
fantastic. Those views were stunning.
It is.
You see the sun setting over one of the bridges there, and I'm guessing, you have to be in before dark, otherwise it gets dangerous on the
Sure.
river. But you're just watching it slowly set,
Yeah.
and then people are coming back in.
Yeah, and as I looked it up on the online, you can see people eating some snacks in the boat. And by the way,
Oh,
it's better.
wow.
It's important for you guys to bring an extra clothes because you can get easily wet.
Sure.
Because the boat is very shallow, and as you can see, there were waves as the boats pass by.
So there's little splashes here and there.
Which is
Wow.
the fun part, I believe.
That kayak, it looks very simple. Like a canoe, from what I know, and I could be completely wrong, but usually it's more contained. I think you sit in like a almost covered boat, right? Whereas that kayak just looked like a piece of plastic.
So that's the difference between canoe and kayak. So kayak is more, it's smaller, but it's faster.
Okay.
And it's originated from Inuit's culture,
Oh,
whereas
wow.
Kanu is originated in the, culture of a Native American.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that at
Yeah.
all. The training then, you showed us in the video, was it really just that short and simple?
It was really brief, actually. And I can understand why, because you really have to do it on yourself.
to get a
just
feel.
listening I couldn't really capture
Sure.
what he was talking about. to
Because
be
doing it
honest.
standing up on land is completely different to sitting down in the
Yes,
water.
it was.
But it's not too tricky. Like that was your first time and it was okay.
It was actually
tiring,
very
but
simple.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you can control like direction fairly easily.
You have to do a good teamwork with the person you're in. So with mom and I,
Yeah.
we were like, at some point we were sailing to a certain direction, getting far from the deck, and we got really scared.
Oh, dear.
And said, okay, just move it to the right, move it to the right.
So you just paddle on one side continuously and that'll turn the boat back. Oh, it looks like so much fun. I wonder, and I saw one windsurfer in your video there who looked quite young. I'm guessing kids would be allowed to go with their parents,
Well,
maybe?
they were the university students, actually. And there
okay.
were many other windsurfing clubs from different universities. And I think they were kind of professionally trained. That's the impression that I got.
They looked amazing.
Yeah, and the train, again, the life-saving, the jacket was different.
You can tell with the fashion. But I mean, for the kayaking, Jen, do you think like I could take my kids on there? Like they wouldn't be able to do it themselves by themselves, but with me, like as a rower, if it was me and one other, maybe.
Based on what I've looked it up on the website, the class that was opened, it was from 초등학교 5학년, 5th grade, which is 12 years or older
That's the limit,
in
yeah.
Korean age. Yeah.
Because I went recently to Songdo and they have boats there that are motorized and kids are obviously allowed on if their parents are controlling it. But kayaking might be a bit more dangerous.
A bit more dangerous, yeah.
I suppose. I'm just greedy. I want to go now with my son. We'll be back in part 3. We'll talk a little bit about some photos and messages you've sent in. We'll read some more of your messages on the stream as well. After N Flying's Sunset. We're back for part 3 of K-Patch with Jen in the studio talking about water sports that you can enjoy on the Han River as well. Siska saying from Indonesia, they're popular here in general because we've got so many beaches, seas and rivers as well. Some rivers we have extreme sports, maybe like the rafting as well. Yeah, here at some popular beaches as well, you can do banana boating and those kind of extreme ones as well, I think, in Korea.
I think it's an unfair game to compare photos of the beaches and the water sports with those from Indonesia and other Southeast Asian countries.
In the tropical regions, they do look stunning,
amazing,
don't they?
Right?
Silver Granny Lynn, this is up my street, saying tubing with me in a little float, some beer and wine floating behind me. That's what I like to do.
That is lovely, isn't it?
And you said some people were eating, like taking snacks on the kayak. That sounds amazing. So
this Sunset Kayak is a hot date course.
Oh, for boys and girls, maybe take out something little to eat. Which is okay, because I guess you're socially distanced in the river, right?
It was actually really safe, relatively, because you have your own private boat with your loved one.
And you're not too close to anyone else, right?
Yeah.
And Cam also saying, the sun setting is so nice. Stacey Moon saying, Jennifer and her mum, you fit well together, I think, in the boat. And also saying, no sharks, right?
Luckily, we don't have sharks in the river.
No crocodiles. There's nothing dangerous in the Han River at all. Ing Yin says, it looks so fun. I'd love to try kayaking. It seems easier than dragon boating, which has 10 or more people on it, and it was hard to coordinate. We just kept going around in circles. I've seen dragon boating. It looks like a big kind of rowboat almost. And there's too much to do because there's too many people to kind of instruct, right, left and right. But in this, are you meant to like do it in tandem when you're doing the strokes just going forward, or it doesn't really matter? Like your mum can row in one way and you can do the other, or you have to do it at the same time, like left, right.
So if me and my mom row together, then the power goes up, obviously.
Sure.
But person in the first row is important.
Okay.
The role is. So what the staff told me was, he gave direction to my mom, not me, at first, because he knew I was going to film it. Yeah.
And so the person...
So that's why my mom's arm got aching.
I feel sorry for her now. She was forced to sit in the front. If you're going to do it, I guess, with
bad daughter,
someone less fit, you should sit in the front if you're the fitter one.
Yeah.
Leon also saying, you should try pedal boating with your kids instead, Peter. They will love it if you can't do the kayaking. Yeah, like those Audi bears, the duck boats, they have the pedals. I don't know, it's really hard work though, pedaling.
It is, yeah.
So I'm guessing the arms would be less hard work, but maybe I'm wrong, right? Because that's a lot of exercise as well.
It is.
Right.
Because you have to keep on rowing. Because you have
lazy.
to know we're talking about the river, not the swimming pool.
Exactly.
So there is a wind.
Yeah.
So unless you row constantly, you will end up somewhere that you did not expect you're in.
You just blow away. We got Lynn from North Carolina who's posted up on her Instagram account. Thank you for this amazing
now that
photo.
Photo is just absolutely stunning. I thought it was from a magazine or something.
It may well be.
Right?
I'm sure, Lynn, you didn't take this yourself. If you did, you should be a photographer. It says water sports on the French Broad River that runs through Asheville, North Carolina. It's about 30 minutes away from my home. When you said, what was it, the Hantangang River rafting is a bit more exciting.
Right.
Is it like this, like splashing and almost falling in?
I saw photos like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I want to try that.
I'm not sure if
as
we
well.
can compare it with the river there. But Hantan River is also a very popular spot for especially university students enjoying their summertime.
Going out for a little trip,
Right.
a little, we call it MT, membership training, but I think that's Konglish. It's just going out on an outing together, right?
But I also wanted to tell you guys that Han River that we're talking about today didn't look like this at all.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
past.
Because, Olym픽대로, the highway and Gangbyeonbukno, it's been relatively recently built.
The ones on the North Riverside and South Riverside, around about the
Along
time
the river, right?
for the Olympics.
Yeah.
We've got the Palpal South River Highway. They're not that old, right?
Not that old. And do you know why they built the road there? Can you guess?
I don't know, but they are like quite elevated, aren't they?
Right.
Like they're on these little columns all along the river.
Exactly. So Han River, there used to be a frequent flood like every year.
Okay.
And you know, 잠실, the name is from 잠 here refers to cocoon, 누에고치.
A
Because
cocoon?
yes, because it used to be a place
Yeah.
that was frequently flooded.
Yeah.
So people couldn't do farming there in 잠실.
Okay.
So you can imagine how it was a common thing to see the land being flooded.
What's that got to do with cocoons?
So, well, cocoons, they that was their way of living.
Oh, as in they would harvest cocoons from the land? Like
Yeah.
actual like little silkworm thingies?
Maybe they made some, I don't know, clothes. So,
Wow. That's what they used to do instead of farming because of the floods.
yeah.
Wow. A lot of the south side of the river I heard flooded a lot. Like Apgujeong used to be some kind of swampy area as
Right.
well. But nowadays, it's not completely gone because, you know, the Bampo Bridge area, that still floods.
Yeah, we have
like,
잠수교, right?
Yeah,
잠수 means being under the water.
the bridge itself, where cars drive over, that floods. And then the whole Riverside Park area will flood from time
Right.
to time. But not the roads next to it. And I hope not the surfing shops, the windsurfing shops that you showed.
Exactly. So the impression that I got seeing all those people enjoying the windsurfing was, of course, it was just beautiful and stunning, but also I thought it was a good way, another aspect of showing Han River miracle, you know.
Oh, yes. It has been such a journey and it's still continuing. Like, I'm sure they're always developing it. We did the news actually in Chamshil as well. They're going to be opening a new public swimming pool, which is going to have an infinity pool in it.
Amazing.
Yeah. And it's going to be one of the Hun River pools, which is cheap for people to go to. But here we've got something from Leon in Singapore who said, these are some of the interesting water activities you can do in Singapore,
Wow.
including banana boating, donut boating. Oh, pedal boating. Leon, the pedal boating you're talking about is very different to the pedal duck boats we have in Korea.
Yeah.
It looks like you're sitting on a bicycle almost. That's really cool. I've never seen that in Korea.
Never, right?
It kind of looks like canoes on the bottom as well. And then also flowboarding, which looks like kind of surfing, but you're holding onto a stick in an artificial surf zone. Let's get Jen to do that one time.
Hopefully next time, maybe.
Did you enjoy your kayaking though, Jen?
I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's not something you maybe would have done naturally with your mum.
No, I couldn't thank the show more. I never thought that I would try this. I thought it would be much more dangerous and hard. But I would highly recommend you guys to try this. It will definitely freshen up your mood. And especially if you've been living in Seoul for a long time, it will really give you this new perspective to see the city.
That's amazing. And the sunset looks spectacular, didn't
Yeah.
it? You'd have to go on a clear day, otherwise that would be quite disappointing.
That's very important.
Ziska has also sent in one last photo saying, I did kayaking, but I didn't paddle by myself. I let the Abang kayak did it for us. So I'm guessing that's the instructor at the back. Oh, what? You don't even have an oar. You're just sitting there with no means to paddle, being a little,
Wow.
I would say lazy in a negative way or relaxing in a
But the
positive
river
way.
looks so still, isn't it?
It looks
very
really
smooth.
tropical as well. You're right. It does look like a
Because
beautiful
Han River
river.
wasn't like that.
No.
It was very windy.
We
and
sent Jen on a
a
bad
lot of
day.
waves.
Jen, as ever, thank you so much for your videos. Do we have a plan for next week, or we're just going to see how it goes for now?
Well, for now, we're looking for some interesting places, but
Okey-dokey.
it's going to be a secret for today.
All right. I look forward to it. And you have a good week, and we'll see you next Monday.
See you next time, guys.
Here's a hoodie track, 한강.